everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to play Kerbal Space Program 2. And today we are going to do another Mun mission, so let's get right into it. See it. Beat. Retire. Sit. Suit. On. I literally I've half memorized the countdown. I already forgot it at this point. But here we are ascending up into the upper layers of Kerbin's atmosphere. Now I'm going to start my gravity turn right here. Hopefully it doesn't flop on its side like the 5 other times it tried. Okay, we're good. Okay, stage. Okay, tilt the rocket to the side to basically prime it for burning into orbit by turning the rocket to the side. Okay, our rocket is now at the side. Let's just add a maneuver real quick to get ourselves into a low Kerbin orbit. Just like that. Okay, good. Now we can just select the orbit or the maneuver on the SAS selector. This is a very boring and long burn. Okay, let's just add a maneuver to get us aligned with the Mun, with the Mun's orbit. This thing is very heavy and slow to turn around because I forgot to put a reaction wheel in the lower stage. But the upper stage does have a reaction wheel, which is good enough. Okay, let's add a thing. So I just called a maneuver planet thing. So let's add a maneuver node to get us into a trajectory to the Mun. Okay, let's warp over to our maneuver. Warp closer. Okay, burn. As you can see, our apoapsis is just rising higher and higher. Okay, there we go. We should have fine-tuned it. Yes, and we have a lovely trajectory to the Mun. A nice close periapsis. I've never actually gotten a periapsis that close. I don't even think in the actual game. You know, maybe I actually have in the actual game. I mean KSP1. I just called. No, KSP2 is the actual game now. KSP1 is like obsolete. Here we go. Just get into position. I just said position. Get into position for a maneuver node. Okay, we are now in a stable Mun orbit. Now here's the tricky part. Oh, what just happened? A Kerbal just what is that? Okay, our rocket isn't crazy now. Let's EVA our Kerbal to the lander. Okay, he's in the lander. Now this is a tricky part because the docking ports like to do that. So I guess this will just be super fast. And I found out all I had to do was detach that, and then it allowed me to undock, which I don't know what that is. Anyway, we need to point our lander retrograde. Now we just need to burn down to the surface of the Mun. kind of inefficient burn, but at least it gets us into a nice, like, flat spot. Now, as you can see, our landing isn't really efficient at all, because every time I would go out of time warp, it would cause the ship to get flung in a certain direction. Not a certain direction, but a random direction. Okay, here we go. Getting closer and closer to the surface. This is now real-time footage. Getting closer and closer. Almost there. And there we go, we have landed, and I just realized my landing legs aren't even long enough, but I mean, it's not damaging anything, it's just kind of strange. Anyway, let's EVA our Kerbal outside so we can get a thumbnail shot and plant a flag. RCS enabled, let's bring him down. Now, hopefully we get all the crew back safely. I don't want just Jebediah back. I don't want just Bill and Bob back at Kerbin. I want everyone back at Kerbin. Anyway, I don't really like to look at that. There's like a harsh shadow on the ground. And you can only see a bit of Kerbin. I'm just gonna time warp which way the sun moving. That way. I guess I'll just go full time warp until the sun rises. So Kerbin is going to be lit, and the ground is going to have a harsh, weird shadow on it. Okay, it's now morning on the Mun. And Kerbin looks nice and big and bright. Fully lit by the sun. Anyway, let me just get a screenshot here. Or a thumbnail shot. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta plant a flag. Now, let's see, Mun Mission, I guess. And then Mun Done, I guess. Mun Done. Because Mun is done, Min-Miss is next. Also, before March 10th, I need to complete the air launch challenge. I'm gonna try to. There we go, Kerbal Space Program, just on the flag right there. Let's use our RCS to get up here. Now you might be thinking, since the orbiter has no fuel, how in the world am I going to get back to Kerbin? It's simple, I will dock the lander back onto the orbiter, and then hopefully I'll be able to use the remaining fuel in the lander to push our orbiter back into the into a trajectory into the Kerbin's atmosphere, and then I will be able to undock from the lander, and the lander will crash into the ground and be destroyed, but the orbiter will be fine. Anyway, we gotta get into a stable orbit. Now we are in a stable orbit. Nice. Now I can't really transfer any fuel. I was gonna try transferring fuel from the top donuts onto the fuel tank at the bottom of the lander, but I can't. Anyway, let's add a maneuver so we can align ourselves with the ship's orbit. The orbiter's orbit. That's strange to say. Okay, burn. That burn only costed me 11 meters per second of delta V. Not bad. That sounds weird. You can hear it like, wow. When I move the maneuver node, it's just like weird sounding. Okay, here we are. Just let's burn. Oh, I was wrong. That was the burn that costed only 11 delta V. Okay, here's the part. I just got to burn or whatever I'm doing. I can't see the nav ball. The window's so small while I'm doing the voiceover. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the ship now. Let's burn. Oh no. Or I think we're gonna pass the ship, I think. Yeah, we passed it. Okay, just burn towards the ship again. Okay, there we go. Why is the ship wobbly? Oh, there it goes. Okay, now we are going to do the old-fashioned lazy lounge method of docking. My favorite method of docking. So I will control the docking ports, and then I will make them face each other as targets. Slow little turn here. This is actually real-time footage. Oh no, we seem to have gotten a sideways push. I gotta fix that now. How am I gonna fix that? Maybe I could burn this direction. Wait. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna dock at this. Maybe if I burn in this direction? No. Oh wait, there we go, it actually worked. Good. Okay. Oh, that was a little bounce. Okay. It says flight in progress. I don't know why it says that, just because we docked. Anyway, yes, we are now docked, so now we need to add a maneuver node to get us back into Kerbin. Now we're back in 4 times speed. Okay, let's add a maneuver node. No, not there. Here, okay, there you go. Now the periapsis just needs to be right above the surface. Okay, let's get into position for our maneuver. Time warp over to my maneuver node. Okay, burn. I sure think it's slow enough. Okay, let's stage. Okay, use our engines. Just get it right down low. 3,000 meters, and we're gonna dock. It should go down to like around 1,000 meters. There we go. Okay, here we go, time warping over to Kerbin. Also, I don't know if this is a bug or if they just chose to not add it yet. There is no aerodynamic, like, heating effects visually on it at all. Just kind of strange. Even though we were entering the atmosphere going 3,000 meters per second. But here we go, time warping down the surface. Now it is in real time, so you might not believe me because the timer is going fast. That's just because I have time warp on, physics time warp. Okay, here we go. Kind of a hard landing, but we're fine. We're safe actually. Nice, we did it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell to get uploaded whenever I make another video. Anyway, guys, peace.